What's going on, guys? Today we have a very special model and we're outside at the Silver Dollar RC Racetrack, home of the 2013 IFMAR World Championships. We have a TLR 5B 5th scale buggy here that's been converted for brushless. We're gonna check it out and look under the body and then we'll talk about it. Big thanks to our customer John, who loaned us his TLR 5B for this video. Thank you, John. Like we said, this is a 5th scale car. It has been scaled up massively from an 8th scale format. For weight, this is all ready to go with batteries and it's about 31 pounds. Our length is about 31 inches and we're just about 18 on our width. Now, some of you may have seen, we did a video on the Super Baja Ray. That is a 6th scale car. So let me grab that and we'll do a little size comparison. All right, we have our Super Baja Ray here. We have the models on their side because of our space limitations, but the rear axles on the models are aligned and our 5B is pushing out probably another 3 to 4 inches. But look at the tire difference between these two models. Let me grab an 8th scale. We'll compare that to the 5B. All right, we have a Kyosho Ready Set MP9. It's an 8th scale nitro buggy, and as you can see, it is much smaller than this 5B 5th scale buggy. The 5B kit is intended to be used with a gasoline engine, a .26 to .29 gas engine. TLR also makes a brushless conversion though, and like we said, this buggy features that conversion. So let me grab the body off really quick and we'll take a look underneath. All right, so since this is a kit, our customer John, who loaned us this car, had to piece together all of the components himself. So let me show you what we've got. First, he started with the brushless conversion, which adds in some parts like the motor mount that you'll need, as well as carbon battery trays for 2 battery compartments. And then you also receive the carbon radio tray area. That's an upgrade. This is even an upgraded item for the gasoline model, but it comes included with the electric conversion. Also included with that conversion is this ESC plate that conveniently screws to the ESC, and there are rubber grommets in here for a little bit of give. For our electronics, this is the Dynamite Fuse 5th scale 160 amp brushless ESC. This is not censored. We have a 5th scale Dynamite Fuse motor as well with 800 kV. We have 2 ProTech 120C 4-cell packs, so we're running on 8 volts. As you may notice, we have a mechanical brake setup, which alleviates a lot of the strain on the motor when applying the brakes, and we can even set our front and rear bias similar to a nitro model. Down here you can see there's an aluminum center diff case that comes with the model. You can almost get an idea of how big these discs are too. They are very large discs. For our steering, it uses a dual large servo setup. These are the SV0236 MGs from Savox. These are high torque servos. And then for our mechanical brake setup, it is a Savox high speed SV0235 MG. The ESC and the servos will also be set up on a high voltage setup. We may need a BEC on this model. We're not quite sure yet, so we're gonna need to do a little bit of experimenting and just try it out. But other than the electronic package, the model itself is really impressive and has some really nice features. Essentially, it's just an 8th scale kit that's been modeled up and beefed up to be more durable and withstand 8S power. Like our shocks, these are all aluminum shocks. They're 24mm big bore shocks. Very impressive. Our aluminum wheel hexes underneath the wheels, they are also 24mm aluminum hexes. Now, if you're familiar with the 5B, you'll notice these wheels look different than what's included. These are the 5T truck tires because they're beadlocks. The 5B buggy kit includes glue, wheels, and tires. So our friend John here opted for the truck tires for that more safe and secure beadlock style. Of course, the model has 3 fluid-filled differentials. They're really large-scale differentials, as well as the gearbox themselves. They're just very scaled up and massive. You find that all around this kit, going from the turnbuckles to the drive shafts to even the hardware that's used. Most of it is larger hardware. You don't find many M3 screws here. Another last touch that is on the drivetrain are rubber boots everywhere. We have rubber boots on the rear end, going from the rear gearbox to the center, and then from the front going to the center, there's more boots. And then our CVDs in all the corners here, you can see on the rear hub, another boot keeping that greased up area clean. Sadly, we can't drive this model today, so I'm sorry if I bummed you guys out. I really wanted to drive it too, so we're a little disappointed, but we'll probably get some track footage later. This model has not even been driven yet. It has just been finished, so John needs to get out there and drive it and be the first one to do it. All right, guys, thanks for watching this video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave that down below. And if you'd like more information on any of the components or this model, we'll have some links down below for you as well. My name's Brett from AMain Hobbies. Thanks for watching.